culture is the word that you've chosen for freestyle question.
Yeah.
Culture, number one, what is it?
Culture? I don't know what it is. Culture is many things, can be many things. I chose that word because I think we're not only experiencing a shift in the economy or in the financial sector, or it's for me it's a shift in culture basically, and the internet is enabling this shift by rewarding new kinds of behaviors, not new kinds, but more human kinds of behaviors, like empathy, like generosity, like yeah, being kind to one another, and collaboration. So collaboration is possible now thanks to the internet, but it's also rewarded by the internet. Like if you bring support to people using social media, everybody can see that you're being generous using social media. So there is like a positive cycle on the internet and social media for people who behave kindly and who want to support one another. So I think we haven't realized yet how huge this shift is.
No, you don't think we've realized yet?
No, because not so many people play this game yet. We're just a few, and it's very pragmatic. I mean,
very
pragmatic. Like when you're going to be more successful if you play the game of collaboration than if you still in the 20th century game. So it's good. I mean, and the thing is, the new generation that is coming, because they spend so much time on Facebook since they were 14, they will be into collaboration so naturally, you know?
Naturally. So
yeah.
So 14-year-olds will be in collaboration in just a few years. So
not just now, like those kids who are 20 years old now, they don't know any other game. So I mean, the days they will be on the
totally, I agree with that. Yeah.
And you know, so many times I feel like I can relate to those kids, to 20 years old kids, much easier than to people of my age, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. So I think that this will be a big shift also, and that's also the reason why I say it's a cultural shift, not only an economic, because you know it's also supports our vision that it's not a mere trend, that it's a mere trend, a simple trend, that it's bigger than a simple trend, that it's a movement, you know, and it's not.
It's a way of life, a way of thinking.
Yeah, but and I mean, those 20 years old kids, they don't think about it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Or people who do ride sharing, do they embrace alternative consumption? It's just natural, you know.
It's obvious.
It's obvious. But it's natural in the sense that it's the way people did in the past, and we just forgot that, and we're just going back to very natural ways of, to very natural behaviors, very natural lifestyles. Our lifestyles, our urban lifestyles are not natural, are not sane.
The urban one.
The urban one, but it's not because we live in cities that we cannot have a sane lifestyle, and we will. But I mean, cities are made by and for cars. That's the biggest issue, but it's just an illustration of this problem. And no, I think good times are beyond us, devant nous.
Is right in front of us, right straight ahead of us. Good times are ahead of us. And the other thing about culture, which is interesting, is when you said culture, I thought, French culture versus American culture, but this is not a culture that pertains to any one country.
No,
Mm.
it's like the internet. The internet has no borders.
Right.
So this culture has no borders.
Mm.
For the first time in history, we thought that in the 90s that all those top managers that can speak various languages, they would bring a new culture, but it was not. It didn't happen. But this time, for the first time in history, we can feel that like when we do WeShare, there are 15 nationalities now, and we are 30 people working together all the time from 8 nationalities.
Mm.
Oh, what is a Frenchman for me in comparison with this Spanish guy or Italian guy or German woman who are working?
It goes beyond nationality.
Yeah.
It's a culture that goes beyond. It's a human culture that goes beyond nationality.
But again, I think this is an invention. Nationalism. No, it's not a culture we created. It's an imposed culture.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first time, also, we are creating a bottom-up culture, and this is a culture that just looks and sounds like us, and I think it's cool.